All right. So this is not going to be a video about slamming the owners of this dog, because you know, when groomers are brought these dogs often, they're told a whole bunch of things. I'm sure a lot of things that we are told is a bunch of BS, but who am I to judge, right? So I can suggest as a professional what needs to be done. I can do a good job on this dog and get her hair off. So let's not comment about how horrible and neglectful and da-da-da-da. Because honestly, we don't know if these people just rescue this dog out of a bad situation. Poodle, my poodle's sniffing. Get down. Maddox. Or, you know, or if they did this on, you know, or they just didn't have anybody they trusted and it just got away from them, or we don't know anything, so we're not gonna jump to conclusions. So, her name is Sky. She's a sweetheart. She's a Doodle, and they did tell me that she's had several homes in her lifetime before they got her, and she's been out camping with them, and she's a mess. So that she is. So let's take care of it. Let's make her awesome. We'll see how she does with clippers and all of this. So I'm gonna use a 7 finish on her to strip this all off. She'll feel a lot better. Yay! You're gonna feel lots better. So I don't see a bunch of fleas, so that's freaking fabulous. That's Sky, that's fabulous. She's cute. Little tiny dog. She's adorable. She's a lot like my standard. So she's more standard poodle than anything else. She's the same size as Maddox. If you were mine and I had lots of time, I would dye you all different colors and make you so pretty. Yep, I don't have the time. I don't even get to do that with my own dog. I need to, I want to, I keep thinking about it, so it'll happen here real soon. You know, that'll be another video another time, make him all blinged out. So, yeah. So guys, people are always like, you know, this last week I think I've had 10 or 15 regular clients who've been coming here forever, and their dogs are just getting really old. Really old. And it's really hard to see it happen, because we get attached to our longtime clients and our dogs that come to us all the time. We have a relationship with them. And so it's really, you know, sometimes when it comes to mats and old dogs, it's really about what we can do to make the dog comfortable. It no longer is about beautiful and fancy and, you know, angles and shapes and, oh, my Doodle, I don't want my Doodle to look like a poodle. It's really not about that at all anymore. It's just about getting the dog to a position where it can be comfortable. So and there's a lot of controversy about, you know, when you can brush something out and when you can't. And this is one of those times when you absolutely cannot brush this out. And if you do, or you try, you are totally being inhumane. So I don't care what products they have out there now to help loosen up these mats, and it's a lot of work and it hurts. And so it's way better just to cut it off. So I had a old Bichon I've been doing forever this week. I had several of them, but this one dog in particular. And I had to shave its legs off, and I had to shave most of its face off. And I don't think that its owner was very happy with me. But this dog was super frail and really old. And I'm just gonna do, when you come to me for grooming, I'm gonna do what's best for your dog. So you bring me a matted dog, 9 times out of 10, it's coming off. So I'm not in the business, I'm in the business to make people happy, but I'm not going to do it at the expense of the animal. It's not gonna happen. And these people with this particular dog, they just, please help us. She's a mess. Let's get her all cleaned up. We'll start over. So I'm like, sure, that's my business. And they didn't really say, they didn't really, they don't care. They just want their dog comfortable. So that's where we're at. And that's my job. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, do I have to do this again? And I love my job, don't get me wrong. But since the COVID came back on again and us groomers got put back to work, we've been like, I haven't had too much time off to myself at all. So, like everybody, we get tired. But when I have dogs like this show up, yes, it's really important. Our job is super important. Come on. The animals need us, the people need us. Because this dog's going to go home and feel so much better. So we'll try, when this cutie pie goes home, I'll get her on a regular schedule. We'll get him to bring her in on a regular thing. And life will be great for her. She seems to have a really nice family, so. It's okay. It's alright, I know. So, I'm not going to be surprised if this dog doesn't try to lay her teeth on me at some point in time, because this, even shaving this off, can pull and hurt some. And obviously she's not really used to being groomed, so I expect her to have conversations with me about what she likes or what she doesn't like. So I'm just going to kind of keep an eye out for that and try and help her along so we can get this done and make her feel better in the long run. So people might be horrified at watching this, seeing this kind of stuff go on, and yeah, it's not okay, but it's going to be okay in the long run. The one dog that I remember that I did, there's a couple dogs. One of them was a Cocker Spaniel that I brought in from the shelter. And that, you cannot brush that out, folks. Don't even try. Don't try to brush it. And if you wash this, if you have a dog, if you have a poodle, Maddox, get down. Get down. If you have a curly coated dog, I don't care what kind it is, these Doodles, any kind of poodle mix with a curly coat, your Bichons. If you wash this or you allow this to get wet, you make it turn into this. So for all I know, this dog could be swimming in a lake all summer long, and and then they gave her a bath, and washed her, and then it gets away from them. And then, if you don't have the right tools, like this 7 finishes that I'm using, you have to be very careful of them because they can cut. And if people don't have the right tools and they try and do this at home, then you got a sliced open dog that's got to go to the vet. So be friends with a groomer, folks. And if you can find a certified master groomer, and I'm not saying a master groomer from PetSmart or Petco. There's different agencies out there. There's different professional agencies out there that people can go and study with to learn how to be superior in this business. And let's try to think. NDGA is National Dog Grooming Association, and the IPG is I'm a master with the IPG Groomers Association. So that's, I think, National Dog Groomers Association and International Groomers Association. So if but I don't mark my words on it. It's been a while since I've looked at both of them because I got my master's freaking, I think in the 80s. So, and then I've taken multiple classes and done some stuff since then, over my lifetime. But I've been doing this for a very, very long time. So make sure that your groomer has some classes and experience under their belt. That's a biggie. So you can, most people, they can get hired on by somebody like me who's been doing this for a long time, and they can work up the ladder and start off as a bather and then work up the ladder to be a groomer and be in training with somebody like me. I've trained several people in my lifetime to be dog groomers, and they've made it their career, which is awesome. And so you can find somebody that will show you how to be supreme. All right, so I'm assuming I'm not gonna want her butt done. I don't know if she's got sores going on here, but we're gonna shave all this off. So, I wanted to tell you guys, I'm gonna use some scissors to split this tail too. So this tail is matted big time. So I'm not gonna use my super, super sharp scissors on dirty, dirty butts. You're okay, Sky. Let's see here. I don't want to cut the dog. It's very important. You're okay. Relax. Sorry, my arm's in the way. I'm trying to get my scissors through this mat to split it a little bit here so I can, without, hold on, I need to concentrate. Hold still. Shh. Don't move. Don't be all upset. There you go. So I'm just splitting these mats a little bit with these scissors. I don't recommend most people do that, but you see how I have a little split there now? So I can take in the corner of my sub finish and start to work on this a little bit. So if you're at home and you have a dog who's matted, do not take scissors to it, folks. You will slice your dog wide open. So that's not something that I recommend at all to do. Do not take scissors. Easy. Get this off your bum. Yeah. It's okay. You're doing good. Yeah, honey. So, do not do this unless you're a professional. And even then, make sure that you know what you're doing here, because you can, you guys can't even see. Sorry. So what I'm doing with this tail is I'm taking my scissors and I'm gonna split this like this, and that way I can come in and shave it. So, see if I can move her. I don't know if I can move her to get, so it's in there. There we go. So see, I've kind of split it a little bit. She's sensitive about her butt. Because I'm not going to let anybody see my butt. I'm really sensitive, lady. It's okay. We're going to get this off. You'll feel so much better, honey. You're going to feel so good. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to make you look so pretty. I think that we might be able to save her face. At least they managed to get the hair off of her face so she can see. So that's a good thing. All right. Here we go. Every time I touch her butt, she sits. So, easy. I know, it's not really all that much fun, huh? The tail can be a sensitive thing. And if you have an intact male dog, you're not going to breed it, folks. Get it neutered. So that's just my opinion. They are really, really, really often sensitive back in their butts. And so this one's a girl, so she is too, but sometimes we just are shy with our bums. We don't want to expose that to just everybody, huh? You okay? Oh, honey, I'm almost done. Oh, honey, we almost got it off. Boy, you're going to feel so good. You're going to run around at home like Maybe we'll leave that little flip on the end of the tail. So that's her tail. Can you see her tail? That was your tail. Don't tell anybody that you had a matted tail. Okay, it's our secret. Our secret and everybody out there and that's watching us on YouTube. No worries, we won't judge you. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna keep switching these blades around because I don't want them to get hot. I need to probably clean them here in a minute too. Let's see, I may switch this to a 10 blade if it around her privates. Get my scissors off of here so she doesn't cut her foot. And the 7 finish, like I said, can cut. We don't use that on the belly area at all. But still, or in the tuck area. Oh, you're doing so good. Oh, so I was talking about the Cocker Spaniel. There's actually 2 Cocker Spaniels that I had done from the shelter, you know, years apart from each other. But one was a buff Cocker. And her legs were like this big, like super big. And it was way worse than this. It was just terrible. And when we got into shaving it off, I had to use a 10 or a 15 blade. Poodle, she's not here for you, to get the hair off of that dog. It was horrible. And there was a wire that was in the middle of the hair and it was wrapped around the leg. And luckily enough, it was actually in the hair and it wasn't cutting off circulation in the dog. But oh my God, it could have been. Could have been. And I was shocked when I found that wire. I was like, oh my God. And no one would have known it. You know, the dog's leg would have just got cut off and circulation and would have started dying and no one would have known it because it was just, they would have said, oh, that dog just smells. Because the hair was so bad. And then there was another Cocker. I ended up adopting him. His name was Tully. And he came to me so matted that you couldn't, all you could see on his was his nose. Like the whole rest of the head was one giant mat. And that dog screamed through the whole haircut. I mean, and it didn't hurt him. He just made a bunch of noise. Screamed and hollered. I think everybody for about 5 miles down the road heard him when I was grooming him, and nobody adopted him, and so I wound up bringing him home, and I had him for a long time. He was a good guy. It was really sad when he first got here because he kept trying to get out of my fence, and I think he was looking for his owners. As neglectful as they were, he was still dedicated to his person. So, rest in peace, Mr. Olsey Wolsey. So, you gotta be really careful down here because there might be a hanging dew claw. Dust these mats off. Oh, honey! They're gonna like their feet messed with, usually. Just part of it. Hey, no bite. There we go. No. Be nice to your groomer. No. Hey. She can behave herself. She doesn't need to get angry. I'm not hurting her. There you go. Very nice. Oh, it's okay. Don't be all upset. Be choking to death. We're just going to make you pretty. Yeah. So, it's funny on these guys, like, most dogs don't like their feet messed with. And I'm not going to use the 7 finish in there. I'm going to switch that to a 10. I know you probably can't see, but it's really matted. So we'll see if you can see with this. And it's usually paired. It's either the front 2 or the rear 2. And every dog is different. So, and also, if you didn't know this, a lot of dogs are right-handed or left-handed too. In case you didn't know that. So, sometimes, like if they're in the bathtub, and you're wanting them to face one way, and they always are turning their other side to you, well, it's because they don't want you to have a hold of their weak side. They want you to be messing with the strong side. So there's a right dog and a left dog. Same in horses. Oh, that feels nice, huh? She's kind of like going, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is there something out there? What is it? It's hardly our pig. Do you see our goat? There's creatures out in that field. Yeah. All right. Let's move this back so you guys can see. You know, we'll see if she gets snotty over her front feet. Easy. She might. Most of the time they don't go straight into kill. They just will complain. And most of the time I can just talk them out of being ornery or sensitive over their feet. But I don't like to use a muzzle. I will use a hood on them if I have to, and that way they can see or they can breathe and they can move around, but they can't reach their head at my hands. So I like the hoods the best. There's always a time and a place for both, though. Never say never. Learn about all the tools. Good girl. Yeah, is that awful? No, we got most of it off. Yeah, she's like, I don't know if I like this. You know what? You are going to be so happy with all this off of you. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so we'll get some of this. I'm not going to worry about this too much, all this, because it's dirty and I would rather, it's okay, don't choke. I would rather mess with that when it's clean. So, all right. So let's see about, I'm going to try and leave her face. Isn't she cute? Hey, I can leave her face. Come on, hold on. Oh no, don't get all angry. Don't get all defensive. Oh, what a nice girl. What a nice girl. Aw. Yay. Aw, you're a nice. I like you. Yeah, she has children to play with. Yeah, she does. You get to go camping. All right. I'm happy for you. We're going to make you so pretty today. All right. So I think I'm going to cut this video off here. And we're going to bring her back on the video after I get all the rest of this hair off of her. I still got, let's see, this leg and her belly to mess with. See if I can show it on here. We still got this leg to do. And we're going to clean up her belly and maybe... that's probably about it. And then I'm going to give her a really good shower. And then we're going to dry her. And we're going to try and fluff up her face. And we're going to... So the second half of this video is going to be me finishing her. So, yeah. Oh, look. Can you see this? Oh. She's a sweetie pie. What a sweetie. Oh. Alright, so stay tuned. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button. That like button, if you do that for me, it helps to feed my creatures that we have here. We got lots of hungry animals here. So thank you guys. Hold on just a second and we'll be back with round 2. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, my family, they say, Sky, you need a shower. You need a bath. So they hold me in the car and they take me to this person and she seems all nice and all that, but look at me. Man, I don't know what to think about this. I'm naked and now she says I have to have a bath. Okay, so what she's not telling you throughout this process, the part that she's not recording, is that she sings while I'm in the tub. La 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 la. Doodle in the tub. Oh my gosh, you guys are so not missing out. Wow, do I feel so much better. Thanks for following. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you. Have a good day.